गौतम बुद्ध यूनिवर्सिटी में शैक्षणिक सत्र 2025-26 के लिए प्रवेश प्रक्रिया प्रारंभ हो गई है। देखें इस मौके पर क्या बोले कुलपति प्रोफेसर राणा प्रताप सिंह।
Currently, most of the disciplines they work in silos, and you might have heard about few words. They are very much common. It's called as interdisciplinary, transdisciplinary, cross-disciplinary, multidisciplinary. So most of the time we talk only about the multidisciplinary, but all these four terminologies they are very much different, and they are very specific purpose. And these things are missing in most of the institutional systems. And this has been also advised by the National Education Policy, that how to work on these four areas, make more and more programs of these multidisciplinary nature or interdisciplinary nature, and how that is going to be helpful or beneficial to the students. Most of the time, if they are just working in one vertical direction, sometimes they will be good just for answering one question in that particular area. But when we talk about solving a problems, usually the problem solving requires a holistic approach. It requires expertise in different disciplines, different areas. Then you can solve a problem. For example, I just gave you the Ayurveda biology course which we are launching. What is visualized here is integration of Ayurveda and the modern biology. In Ayurveda, you may be already knowing there is a course BMS, and once the students graduate in that discipline, they do their clinical practice mostly in the Ayurveda side. But nowadays, what is the situation of the public at a large? If we have some problem, if we have a disease, if we get the medicine from the doctor, first we Google it and see how does this medicine work. Is there any side effect or not? So nowadays, public is also very much aware. They are not 100% dependent on the doctors. They argue and they discuss whether this medicine is going to have beneficial effect or also some harmful effect. If harmful, then how to avoid that. So public is getting more aware about the system, what we have currently. So if you look at the Ayurveda practices currently, you will find very less information in the digital system or the digital platform. And mostly, since now people are more scientifically aware, they look for the evidence. Unless there is evidence, they will always have some precarious feeling that I don't know whether this is going to be good or not. So once we do some research and the teaching based on the evidence, that is going to help that discipline. So nowadays, Ayush Ministry is there in the center, and Ayush Ministry is working at very large scale in terms of trying to understand the principles of Ayurveda. Ayurveda principles are long lasting. They were there several thousands years back, and if something is continuing still today, it means it has values. Otherwise, if there is no values, things will not continue for long. So Ayurveda has potential, it has promise, but how to deliver that potential or promise to the people? So unless we work on that, do the research, generate the evidence, try to understand the principle, people may not get convinced. So that is how Ayush Ministry is working on these areas. So this course is very much aligned with the mission of the Ayush, that bring the experts from different fields at the same table. Because if you go to Ayurveda doctor and talk about the science, they may tell that this is not my field, I don't know about this. If you go to the basic scientist, that person will tell that I don't know about the Ayurveda. I know only about the basic science research, the basic biological science research. So how to bring these people on the same platform? This course is going to generate the human resource who will be knowing both sides. वेद में जो प्लेसमेंट का स्कोप है वो बहुत ज़्यादा है. हम जो अभी कोर्स बनाए हुए हैं उसमें एक मॉड्यूल है आयुर्वेदा एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप का, और आयुष मिनिस्ट्री से जो हमारा डिस्कशन है इसमें आयुर्वेदा के बहुत सारे प्रोडक्ट जो हैं इंडिया से एक्सपोर्ट होते हैं, तो उसके लिए भी उनके पास एक सेक्शन है. तो उससे भी डिस्कशन हुआ, तो उनका था कि इस फील्ड में बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स की ज़रूरत है जो आयुर्वेदा एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप में एक बेसिक अंडरस्टैंडिंग रखें और इसको प्रमोट करें. तो प्लेसमेंट के इसमें बहुत स्कोप है, स्टार्टअप के भी बहुत स्कोप हैं, क्योंकि आयुर्वेदा से रिलेटेड जो स्टार्टअप है अभी आपने पिछले 5 या 10 सालों में जो देखा होगा वो बहुत बड़े हैं. पहले बहुत कम होता था, कोई सोचता नहीं था, बहुत बड़ा है. तो इसमें स्कोप अभी एक्सपोनेंशियल है, तो स्कोप की लिमिटेशन नहीं है. ये जो एआई का सेंटर है इसके लिए हम स्टेट गवर्नमेंट और माननीय मुख्यमंत्री आदरणीय आदित्य योगीनाथ जी के बहुत आभारी हैं कि उन्होंने गौतम बुद्ध यूनिवर्सिटी को इसके लिए आइडेंटिफाई किया, और जो आर्थिक सहयोग होता है तो वहाँ से 50 करोड़ रुपए का सैंक्शन हो गया है, और 25 करोड़ रुपए ऑलरेडी यूनिवर्सिटी को आ गए हैं फर्स्ट इंस्टॉलमेंट. और उसमें जो हमारा स्कूल और डिपार्टमेंट उससे जो एसोसिएटेड हैं, जैसे डॉक्टर भारद्वाज यहाँ पे, ही इज़ लीडिंग दैट. सो वेरी सून वी आर गोइंग टू हैव a center of excellence in AI in GBU campus, and that is going to cater the need of research as well as also solving the problems related to the society. And once we have the laboratories associated with the AI center, then you'll have more and more information. Currently, what we are visualizing that at least we should have 5 labs, and one lab will be related to AR, VR. Some of you might be knowing augmented reality and virtual reality. And now this technology is very much being used in almost every sector. The second lab is going to be in Internet of Things, IoT lab. Third lab is going to be in the area of computer vision and the cognitive vision. Some of you might be knowing about cognitive vision. That is also a new area, and looking forward to the trained graduates. And another one is going to be the bioinformatics and the simulation. So these are 5-6 labs which we are visualizing with the Center of Excellence, so that center should do a high level of research, what is required in this area. And our school is very much equipped with the faculty as well as the staff to do the things.